going on, guys? LevelMDiecast, bringing you a little bit of a cool video. This is the first time that I am completing a year of Matchbox on my channel. So I'm going to show you guys exactly the process I go through on how I get all of this stuff into there. And getting it cataloged, pictured, all that good stuff like that. So this is all of 2021. There is one model missing. That is the Lexus LS. That'll be in the A case. I don't really need to wait for that model. It's a new model, so there's no other Lexuses I need to put that with. So, but this is all 2021, looking pretty good. There's a whole ridiculous slew of cars here. You know, your 5-packs and stuff, and all the singles, and then I have a couple of them kind of lingering on the top. Just one more variation, the MR2, and some other stuff. But what we're going to do is, went to Hobby Lobby, and I'm sure you guys already know by now, but this is where you get the jammer cases nowadays. They are called Creative Options, and that is what they retail for, $8.99. So you can also pick these up at Joann, but if you want them for that price, you're going to have to get them on like 40% off, because Joann normally prices these for $14.99, which is a ridiculous ripoff. So just go to Hobby Lobby and pick them up. So there's roughly, give or take, 200 cars, roughly around there. Came out for 2021, so I got 4 just to keep up with it. I usually have at least 2 or 3 cases empty at all times, and so I bought 4 just to keep the stock going, just in case. But what we're going to do is, so I got this case here. Now, this is all the stuff that has been in process and whatnot. You guys saw I just did the video for this just the other day. Some Jaguars left over, but this whole case here is stuff, new stuff to the collection that hasn't been cataloged, hasn't been pictured, hasn't been anything. So we'll pull these off here real quick. I'll just give you a quick glimpse at kind of what I've come across. Most of this stuff has hit the channel in some, way, shape, or form. But I do have a lot of Coca-Cola models in here. Some recent 9-packs and stuff like that. Models that I have to get all done up and whatnot. Some of those older cars I picked up. A lot of those T-tops. You guys watched me crack those open. And just those ones with all the miscellaneous variations and whatnot. So all of these cars need to be cataloged and pictured, just like everything up here. And then this thing over here that I have, this back in the day collector showcase from, super fast transitional area. That's what I put all the bigger stuff in that doesn't fit in the jammer cases. So your DAF X95 and your Route Master buses. So just kind of have those sitting in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull out all of this stuff, and what's going to happen is we're going to group everything by make or model. So like all the Fords will be together, Dodge, Nissan, yada, yada, yada. Those will all be grouped together, because when I catalog them, they are filed together, quote unquote filed. And it makes it easier to rename the pictures, because after I take pictures of every single car here, I have to go through one by one and say Bentley Bentayga, Ford Capri, Volkswagen Cabrio, and so on and so forth. So it's a lot easier if I can get them done by model, because then I put them in the folder and then we good to go. So let's just pull them out and see where we're at. All right, guys, we got the whole thing cleared out, ready to go for 2022. Looking pretty good. So this is kind of where we're at at a glance. Just looking at where we're at. So got Porsche, got the Expo, or Slingshot, or whatever that is, Rhino, Mazda, moving down into Toyota. I am missing the left-hand drive headlights up version of the Toyota, unfortunately. Going through Bentley and then Renault. So not too bad this year, not too bad. Of course, Volkswagen, like always. We got Honda. So you got your E1, Civics, Volkswagens, both interior variations on the Golf Country. Aston Martins, and then your Mini, and then your McLaren, and then the BMW with the two 2002s. Moving over here, Ford's usually a big one. So looking at Ford here, a couple GTs, Bronco, bunch of F-Series trucks, Mustangs, Interceptors, pretty standard stuff. And then you move into Audi and Cadillac. Now this is just like, the mainline stuff, guys. This doesn't include like Walmart stuff and, whatever. And then you have the generics. So a pretty decent amount of generics. I know they're not coming out with really hardly any generic new models, but still quite a few in the mix. But I don't think these are all that bad. Not too shabby, not looking too bad. So make sure those snap. And then move into Dodge. Dodge is looking pretty good. Definitely increasing every year. Can't wait to get that Walmart mix once it hits in January, hopefully, or maybe even into this month. And then a couple more generics here because that guy doesn't fit in anywhere but one of these bigger slots. And then you got Plymouth, Subaru, and then International. We got 3 versions of that International Navistar van, whatever you want to call it. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And then rolling out, bring over our last one here. Chevy. Just going through Chevy. There's one Oldsmobile up in the corner. And then rolling down, you get into Mercedes, Tesla, Austin Healey, Lotus, Lamborghini, and then Alfa Romeo. And then the generic helicopter. That helicopter's been retooled, by the way. And he doesn't fit the jammers anymore. You can see he's too long because they fixed this back part, so it's not movable anymore, which is fine. It's just you have to put him in a big slot, like right here, or you could cut out one of these slot throughs. It's not that big a deal. But I did not include anything else I got sitting over here or anything up in here. I just wanted to showcase you guys the basically the final tally for 2021. So we're going to get all these sorted up, the rest of these, and then we'll head on to the next stage. All right, guys, so we got the pictures done. And now it's time to basically take all the stuff that's laying around here. Kept it all sorted and whatnot in these cases and stuff. And so basically, I just kind of have to keep track of where we're at with what I'm pulling. And, use a lot of memory, unfortunately. Just, remembering what I have in here and don't have in here. But basically what we're going to happen is we're going to take one of these guys and we're going to look through to see here's. Now, these are not sorted in any particular way. So, like I have, this Bedford horse hauler with the Impala Police. They just happen to end up together. I don't have them sorted like all the Chevys together or any stuff like that. It's just sorted by model, and they're not marked or anything. So, those are all the Impalas I have in my collection. And then obviously I don't have either one of those models to add, so we'll flip it over. So we'll go here. These are all the El Caminos. So we're rolling through here and we're saying, okay, we need some El Caminos. I do have one El Camino here. You guys remember, is that guy right here. This is the one from the truck series, a re-release. So we'll just roll over here. Then we're looking in here and so it's like, okay, I got to add this guy in here. Well, there's no space, so pull out something else. Take this guy, throw him in there. There you go. And so we're going to go through all these. I think the last time I checked, I had like 135 of these, I think. But just wait till you see how much of a mess I make Room 164. All right, I've only made it through like 7 trays. And this is the frustrating part when I do this. Just letting you guys know, so I get to this case, right? I got the Willys pickup, and then I got Camaros, and then I got the Dump King or whatever. Now I have a Willys to put in there, but then I also have a Camaro to put in there, and now there's no space. And I have to take out all 9 of these guys, move them somewhere else, and start a new case, and then just move on like that. So a little bit frustrating. And then the good thing about The other side of that is like this one. I have one Hummer to add, and boom, done. Easy. So a little bit of struggles, real life struggles here. All right, so we got through the bottom, and still rolling through. This is what happens when I just start stacking them up. It's all the stuff that's been moved out. Still going through them, making some decent progress, but still a lot left to go. Working on this next shelf up here, but just wanted to showcase, like, this is how I fit so many cars in here. You just got to figure out how to package them. So I really try to maximize as much space as I can. You know, these typically hold 48 cars, but I have some of these that have 100 cars in them. Some of them even more than that, especially when you could double up every single slot. So, you know, just want to showcase that, but we're rolling through. We're getting there. We're getting there. I made pretty good progress on the first level here, so we're going to keep rolling and see where we're at. All right, guys, we're still rolling through this. I just wanted to showcase this real quick. You guys remember when I was cracking stuff open a week or two ago, maybe 3 weeks ago, I cracked open this XR4, whatever this guy's called, the Sierra, Ford Sierra. So I cracked this guy open. Remember I was talking about the window? So it's like straight up orange, okay? And this is the one that I got, which is clear. So I was very happy to find out that there is a very different window in there. So it's always a good thing. Always a good thing to add another one to these Sierras. I do like this version. You know, Hot Wheels did essentially that guy this year. But there we go. So I'm pretty happy with that. Orange window and clear window. So we're going to roll. Keep rolling. Hey, is that a Supra? All right, guys, we're still trugging along. I'm almost there. See, way up there, I'm on the top shelf. I've been working on this for almost 3 hours. Just look at this. This is ridiculous. This is the variation, the interior variation on that freaking Volkswagen. Man, it's ridiculous. Every single one, you're going to have 2 versions. It's just crazy. It looks pretty cool, though, right? I'm just happy I got the second version of that retro one. That one was pretty difficult to find, but it looks like they're stocking that back up again. So there you go. We'll keep rolling. Keep rolling. All right, guys. Finally done. 3.5 hours later. All done up. Back in there. Definitely flowing out of the closet there. So I didn't add any more of those cases. So that just shows you how much I was able to consolidate. There's still a whole half of that one case still open. But no matter what I do, no matter how hard I try, I always miss at least 1 or 2 models. So I missed the Golf and the Cadillac. It is what it is. So I'll just get those on the next round. Not a big deal, but it would be nice just to get them all in one go around here and there. But unfortunately, didn't get it. Didn't get it. So there we go. So this is all ready for 2022. Who knows when that's going to hit? Who knows when we're going to get it? But it should be relatively soon. Even with slow moving stuff. I mean, the Matchbox is sort of moving okay. I mean, Hot Wheels is already about to drop C-Case in the U.S., so I would figure we got to have A-Case Matchbox eventually. But there you go. A little bit of jumbled up, you know, a lot of individual clips, but there was just no other way to do it, man. I just couldn't, just set the camera up because it literally takes forever. So there you go. Let me know what you guys thought about that. Let me know what you think about that, and we're going to roll out and working on the next video as always. Appreciate you guys. Subscribe, like, dislike, whatever you want to do. But come back. LevelMDiecast. Peace!